coolers. Plus, Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood-treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
It's time now for a look, ladies and local sports and sports high school football. Tonight, Wayne County begins region play over in Statesboro, taking on the Blue Devils at 7:30. Coverage gets underway at 6:30 at the Wayne County Coaches Show. And you can hear Coach Cribb's comments on the Coaches Show. Here's a portion as Coach Cribb states that starting quarterback Shamar Taylor is back and will be playing in tonight's game.
Oh, yeah, Shamar's had a great week. Think of what I was most impressed with him. I'd always done the way he encouraged and coached up the freshmen last week. He encouraged Trey all night, encouraged Ashby. He was talking to him the whole night, right in their ear, cheering them on. I mean, it was impressive how he handled it, and he's had a great week. He's throwing the ball real well, and he kind of came into his own against Applin in the second half. We had to go to the air, and he really did a good job. So excited about being a well-balanced team. We can run it, we can throw it, and defense is always going to step up. 230 yards against a defense sounds like a lot for a back, but you carry it 49 times. I don't know, the math on that's not great. So just excited about what we got to bring to the table.
And you mentioned the balance Wayne County has shown on offense. When the box is stacked, we're able to throw the ball. When it's not, we take. And this offense is pretty much geared to take what the defense allows it to take, which is a good thing to have. Like I said, a lot of teams come in with an offense and they can't change it. Typical like Georgia Tech, Georgia Southern, they get behind 3-4 touchdowns, they're in trouble because they don't have the ability to throw the ball. This Wayne County football team has shown balance and just been able to throw the ball when they have had to, and they can run the ball with MJ and Victor and Khalees and company behind that big offensive line. So you have to be happy with the offense, the way it's geared, the way it's running. It just seems to be able to do whatever it wants to do at times. Like, look out, see what the defense is going to give us, and then take what they give us.
Well, I am, and it's by design. We want to be prepared to handle any situation that comes our way. Just got to make sure that the coaches are paying attention and can see what they're giving us. That's probably a lot more responsibility on them, just being able to recognize what's there, not falling asleep. But I think we do a good job of that. But it's a fun offense. It includes a lot of people. We spread the wealth. Everybody, has an opportunity to be a part of it. And I told my lineman the other day, I said, again, I'll remind you, we're only as good as our offensive line. This team is as good as our offensive line, and this could be the best offensive line in my career. They got the smarts. They're huge. They're athletic. They're strong. They're hungry, and they work well together. So that says a lot because they are able to run, block, and pass protect. And they're big enough to really dominate the run block, but they're also agile enough to not get beat off the edge or be able to take on blitzes. So just excited about this offense and what we're able to do. We score a lot of a good bit of points, and I think we've been smart too. We know how to manage the clock. Sometimes we're getting a fast tempo and get moving because a lot of times that helps things snowball. And then at times we need to slam on the brakes and slow it down and try to work that clock a little bit. So just proud of where we are.
And again, those comments, Coach Ken Cribbing here. All his comments tonight on the Wayne County Coach Show, followed by our pregame show. Gets underway at 7 o'clock from Statesboro. After the game is the Country Financial postgame show with comments from Coach Cribb, then the high school scoreboard show, which again tonight airs on AM 1370 as we head to Los Angeles for Game 2 of the National League Playoff Series. Dodgers win Game 1 last night. Braves look to tie the series tonight in Game 2. Other high school games tonight, Ware County in our region has the weekend off as there's 5 teams, so there's always an odd team out. And Ware's the odd team out tonight. Other region game has New Hampstead at South Effingham. Other action, Appleton County's over at Long County tonight for region play. Pierce County at Brantley. Brunswick down at Richmond Hill. Coffee at Northside Warner Robins. Valdosta's at Houston County. Liberty at Tadnell. Effingham at Bradwell. Again, all the scores tonight on the high school scoreboard show. But again, keep in mind that high school scoreboard show will air on AM 1370. Varsity girls volleyball team in action on the road Thursday at Brunswick to take on the Pirates and Bradwell Institute. The girls defeat Bradwell 25-10 and 25-20, but lost to the Pirates 25-13 and 25-20. Coach says in the match against Brunswick, both Maggie Miller and Hannah Wise had 3 huge blocks in the match. Cross-country team at home yesterday hosted another meet, 10 other schools on hand. Camden wins the boys' race. Savannah Christian wins the girls' race. Wayne finished second in the boys' race with a total of 72 points. Individually, Juan Flores placed third overall in the event with a time of 17:23. Finn Ogden 11th with a time of 18:12. Terry Mitchner 15th with a time of 18:30. And Aiden Jones placed in the top 20 at 18 with a time of 18:39. In the girls' race, Wayne County did not have enough participants to score as a team. Islip Loa placed 45th with a time of 25:21, and Kaylee Flores finished 53rd with a time of 26:23. One final home meet, that's on October 18th. The region event takes place at South Effingham on the 24th of October. Rick football from last night in 8 and under, the Falcons 12, Eagles 0, Dolphins 37, Titans 6. In the 10 and under age group, Jaguars 22, Packers 12, Falcons 36, the Jackets 22. In 12 and under, the Appleton County team defeated the Gators 30-20. In soccer, Youth 8, Cruz 6, Sanchez 2, Odom 3, Cook 2. And U10, Joey Smiles Photography 4, Jessup Elks Lodge 3. And U12, Jessup Elks Lodge 5, Wayne Memorial 3, Code Blue 10, McDonald 0. Bargeron Power Sports 4, Barber & Company 1. And U14, it was Leisure 5, First Choice Concrete 1. College football Saturday, Georgia Southern kicks off at 3:30. They take on South Alabama. Tech in action tonight at Louisville. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff tonight. Georgia in action Saturday night against Vanderbilt. That's a 7:30 kickoff. NFL football last night, Tom Brady and the Patriots win again, 38-24 of the Colts. Sunday, the Falcons at Pittsburgh at 1 o'clock, Jacksonville at Kansas City at 1 o'clock. Jaguar game on AM 1370, Falcon game on FM 105 on Sunday. This week, the freshman football team, 48-6 over Brantley County's JV team. Tavares Wilkins, 2 touchdowns. Freshman football team continues to beat up on JV teams all season. And Arthur Williams Middle School, a big win this week, 40-0, the final score for Arthur Williams. And that's going to do it for the latest in the local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day this time by your friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
It's fresh, it's ground, it's beef. It's fresh ground beef on sale right now for only $1.98 a pound at your Jesup.